With his latest movie, Ben Affleck did the smartest thing he could possibly do while sitting in the director's chair. He appealed to the most outspoken and passionate demographic in existence today. And of course, I'm talking about none other than middle-aged dads. What's up, guys? I'm Sully, and today I'm excited because we're talking about the brand new Ben Affleck directed movie, Air. All you need to know about this one is that the story goes like this. Air follows the history of shoe salesman Sonny Vaccaro and how he led Nike in its pursuit of the greatest athlete in the history of basketball, Michael Jordan. It's kind of funny seeing a story like this one where Nike is considered the underdog here. Like, ever since I've been alive, they've had more money than God and pay people 20 cents to make their products for them. You didn't hear that from me, though. But in this movie, their competition like Adidas and Converse are way ahead of them when it comes to selling basketball shoes, so it's cool seeing them with their backs against the wall and have to take some risks in order to try and get a leg up on the competition. Now, a story like this isn't that intricate or deep, and it doesn't really need to be. It's funny, it's lighthearted, it's inspiring. It was designed to be a feel-good crowd pleaser. It's the type of movie where you'll let out a sigh of relief and start clapping when you see these relatable characters pull off something they thought was impossible. And sticking with the characters, the cast here is so good. Putting this ensemble together is basically a cheat code for a movie like this. Oh, you need a bunch of likable and scrappy people that are easy to root for? Sure, no problem. Let's toss in Matt Damon, Viola Davis, Chris Tucker, Jason Bateman, and Ben Affleck himself into the mix. What a goddamn starting five that is. But movies like this are super successful on so many different levels because they're accessible. Like, you don't even need to be a major basketball fan to enjoy the hell out of this movie. Out of the core four professional sports, basketball is my least favorite. I enjoy football, baseball, and hockey way more. Go Bruins, bring home the hardware this year. But it's just a super interesting story if you enjoy sports, business, and dad movies. And you better believe your dad will be whistling and fist pumping his ass off during the rousing conclusion. I really think that's the telltale sign of impressive drama within a movie like this, though, where it's based on a true story and we already know what's going to happen before we even sit down to watch it. Everyone knows they're going to sign Michael Jordan and make arguably the most recognizable shoe line ever. But towards the conclusion of this movie, I was rooting hard for all the guys at Nike to somehow pull this off and sign this dude. I'm in the audience, my palms are getting sweaty, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, they better bring their A game for this goddamn business meeting. Everyone knows this one's directed by Ben Affleck, and I think he's really doing a good job now whenever he's behind the camera. I like Argo, but I love The Town, I love Gone Baby Gone, and I think he's at his most polished here with Air. It really seems like he took all of the stuff that he learned working on those other films and jammed it all into this movie. A movie I keep wanting to compare this one to is another Matt Damon one, funny enough, but that just shows my guy has got that formula down for these types of projects at this point. But I found it to be a very similar experience to watching Ford vs. Ferrari, another sports-centric movie, characters whose goals you can easily get behind, and it's as funny as it is emotional. And you could make the argument that these types of movies just go down the same checklist every time and hit the same beats, to which I would say, I don't care. I just don't care. Sure, I'll give you that. It doesn't take too many risks, and we've seen plenty of movies like this before, but I love the way these movies make me feel when I'm seeing them with a packed crowd at the theater, and I hope they never stop making them. Air gets a Sully score of 4 stars. So that's my review of the latest Affleck and Damon movie. I probably would have rated this higher if I didn't absolutely suck at basketball. It's by far my worst sport. But let me know in the comments below if you're gonna go check this one out or if you've already seen it. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and I'll see you guys at the next one.